Hi, I'm John Baker, the creator of the Asking Formula, and I want to give you 4 powerful techniques to improve your chances of getting what you want. Last week, I facilitated a workshop for a group of very successful CEOs. And as I always do with every workshop, early in the day, I set the expectation that each individual would role play a unique and personal ask using the Asking Formula in front of the rest of the group. Role-playing typically is the least enthusiastically anticipated part of the day. No one, not CEOs or newly minted managers, want to practice a new skill out loud in front of others. But role-playing generates some incredible learning. One of the downsides of the Asking Formula is its simplicity. Having gone through the workshop, people say to themselves, I got this, I know what I'm doing. But when they stand up, face their audience, and practice what they've learned, they find out how awkward and hesitant they sound. Oftentimes, they find out how unpersuasive they are, despite their best efforts. In this particular session, one CEO delivered his role play, and when I solicited feedback on his performance from the rest of the group, he received the following. You sounded aggressive. You sounded arrogant and condescending. You kind of creep me out. And maybe worst of all, you really aren't sure you deserve what you're asking for. Now, that's really tough feedback and very direct, but think about it. There is no way this individual wanted to come off like he did on these things. You could say what he accomplished was completely opposite of what he desired. So what's going on? What's happening here? He knew how to use the Asking Formula. In fact, he used it pretty well, but his nonverbals gave him away. To the person who said, you seemed aggressive, he saw that when the speaker emphasized his ask, he pointed with one finger, and it was an aggressive move. Better, if you're going to emphasize a point, use the whole hand as a sign of emphasis, not just one finger. The person who said, you sounded arrogant and condescending, was put off by the way the speaker tilted his head back while talking, almost looking down on his audience. Simply holding his head straight and level solved that particular issue. The person who said, geez, you kind of creep me out, was responding and was rattled, frankly, and responding to the unrelenting eye contact the speaker engaged in. Now, the speaker was trying to accomplish focus, but instead he came off as piercing. The solution? Looking away once in a while, even at your own hands, breaks up the intensity of what you're saying. And finally, the person who said, you really aren't sure you deserve what you're asking for, he noticed how fast the speaker was talking. And that was a cue for a lack of commitment and a lack of authenticity. Pausing and slowing down helped the speaker show that he was in command and committed to his ask. These nonverbal behaviors sabotage our effectiveness. They detract from our influence, and they don't surface unless you practice your ask out loud. To his credit, the CEO in this situation accepted the feedback, adjusted his behavior, and re-role played his ask one more time. The result was a home run. Simply by adopting these 4 simple techniques, he exponentially became more influential. I'm John Baker.